Hi everybody, I'm back from being sick last time instead of streaming. And hey look, it's cutscene time. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah, um, another problem with this that I have realized as of this time is an actual problem with the program and not just a one-off glitch is that for some reason shutting off pardon me, for some reason restarting the game, and yes, I will talk about the fact that there is something going on with Mach's arm there in a second. I was gonna say, can we at least pause the flashing? Because that's a little creepy. So for some reason, whenever I start the program after the first time that I did it, which I think actually worked properly and gave me full screen, it's been putting the game into windowed mode. Every time. I haven't put the game into windowed mode. Why would I do that? Well, actually, there are many reasons why I would do that, but I haven't played this off stream. And on stream, it's been in full screen the whole time, even when I alt-tab out, because that's how full screen works, as far as I know. Like, it shouldn't have changed it. Basically, Square... What the fuck? How did you fuck this up this badly? At least on the PC front. I cannot currently speak for console versions. Maybe those are significantly better. But of course, when it comes to console games, I am 99% physical copies only where possible. I own a digital copy of like a single game that I could have gotten a physical copy for with relative ease because it was very cheap, but that's about it. And I mean very cheap. It was well discounted when I got it for like $10 or something for Mortal Kombat 11. Anyway, and as far as I know, there isn't really a physical copy of this available in the States at the moment for the Switch. That might not be true, but I seem to recall hearing that it was only in Asian English territories. And things might be a little different for the PS4 and all that, but admittedly, I don't use my consoles a ton lately. Yeah, if it's digital only, you do what you have to do in order to play the games. Sometimes you can't buy a physical copy, and unfortunately there's also cases of things that get updated over and over again. Like, I could buy a physical copy of Risk of Rain 2, but it would be a version of the game that was before the launch version on Steam. Anyway, something is a little bit fucked up with Matcha's model here. For some reason, like, that's supposed to be some sort of, like, armlet type of thing, I believe, but it just sort of looks like an eyeball blinking in and out. It might be because of resolution issues. As we've said before, the graphics in this are a little bit unusual in some ways. That there seems to be some things going on with the scaling for some stuff. Not counting things that are outright replaced, like character portraits. Okay, I guess I can thank Korcha. I mean, his boat was there, so... You know, how upset am I going to be about it? Yeah, something like that. That's also a possibility, which is even stranger, I feel like. That they didn't just weld those together, but again, I'm not a game designer, so yeah. Anyway, hey look, kid's dead. Again! Wow! Good job! You totally didn't get stabbed with a poison dagger last time or anything, did you? Oh, right. Meanwhile, Guile just watches. I mean, I suppose it's the case. Maybe they just did not want to twiddle with the model too much, aside from, like, basically just up-resing them a little bit. And poisoned with Hydra Venom, huh? What she has to live is about 2 days. Get some Hydra humor, be able to neutralize the poison. Hydras are now extinct on El Nido. Well, we could go try looking somewhere else. Very rare and valuable creatures. So, somebody has at least one in captivity, is what you're suggesting? So, surely we could go on a mission of diplomacy here and have a conversation of like, yo, we need some Hydra puke to be able to process into this antidote. Can we come to some sort of an agreement? But no, that's not what we're doing, is it? Alternately, Guile raises a good point. Except that we can't go there by boat. What Doc isn't telling us here is the fact that time of year doesn't entirely matter, that the currents around the outside of the El Nido archipelago always flow inward no matter what, and are pretty damn strong. So, we'd have to be... This whole thing would be a bit of a mess, apparently. Because we do have to remember that extinct in the wild is not necessarily, you know, there's different levels of extinct, to scroll back to the reference to extinction. Airship time? You'd think, but there is no airship in this game for some reason. There's... The closest thing we get involves a character that we don't have access to for a while. Oh. Who are you and what are you doing here, clown? Ah, yes, the clown has returned already. Come to retrieve the body or something? I don't know, Korchi. You don't have a whole lot of room to be calling people's clothing choices strange. Especially not when Guile is right there, too. I mean, honestly, Guile kind of looks like a clown in his own right. We all know it's because they forgot to put Korcha further back so that way he can trip over his own feet. Yeah, I don't know, man. Call that a friend? Korcha, are you okay? You think someone would actually be friends with a clown? Because if so, like, that's weird. Nice. Oh, jeez, you're right. Also, for some reason, no text box for kid having night terrors. We received the Astral Amulet. what the prophet said. Where did it all start? Alright, so I guess that's pretty much outright telling us to go check Opasa Beach, but I think there's some stuff we can do before then. Yeah, there are no more Hydras in this world. Hint, in this world, so we have to go to the other world. And that's what the Astral Amulet is for. Okay, so this is a dialogue choice that I may goof here. I think for now I'm just going to say I don't know. Korcha, you were literally just saying that I just met her. And wouldn't it be weird to risk all this for her? Make up your damn mind. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we just have to be like, hey, you know what? She's toast. Which she's not. But it is what it is. So I guess we hand this kid the Astral Amulet because he's like, well, you can't be trusted with it or something. But this should let us unlock Glenn, who is a very good character. And now, of course, we are -1 kid. So we look at our options, and the prognosis ain't looking too great. Because nobody else has been leveled up in terms of stats. So we're basically going to be replacing Kid with somebody who's about on par with her, probably, I think. Let's take a look at these magic stats here and see if... Yeah, Mojo is not going to be terribly impressive. Mojo's most notable thing is that he eventually gets very high evade, which, meh. Poshul has some pretty good HP going on, but terrible magic. Actually, Poshul might be our best option at this point. On the other hand... Let me see it, Jojo. I get it. On the other hand, Lena is a blue, which I think might be a useful color to have in the party. However, her stats are just a lot worse in general outside of accuracy. And I think... No, her stats are actually a lot better. It's just that her strength and HP are kind of crap. We'll go with this for now. I think this will probably do us for a bit in terms of our party. But we got some stuff to do around here, I believe. Places we can poke into... No, not here. We should see about getting ourselves some more gear and some other stuff. And materials for my extra elements. Maybe later. Might have a look at some point. However, unneeded elements are not exactly a thing that we are in a large supply. Mojo repeat himself a lot. No, that is not... I know what the joke is, but unfortunately... Alright, so... We're kinda lacking in any weapons that are worth buying here, huh? Well, okay, guys. I guess if that's how it's gonna be. Let's grab 2 copper mails to equip to our stronger units. Do we have anything worth disassembling here? Okay, so all of our weapons are currently equipped except for this copper sword, which I'm going to hold on to. Armor. Be able to start chucking those ivory mails, I guess. Accessories. Ooh, a shiny ember out of this poultice cap. That, I think, is a fairly rare synthesis material that is used. They're primarily obtained from using fire summons, I believe. Fortunately, they don't make you police. Yeah, if we could use them to gain a little bit of authority to sneak into places better. But, you know, that's not really too much what we're about here. The Dragoon's Honor. Oh yeah, that's right. That's equipped to somebody. I was like, did I forget to? No. It shows you everything you have. All right, so equip. Everybody gets outfitted with copper armor. Yeah, it's not even like bronze or anything. It's just, oh, how about some copper for you? That doesn't necessarily sound like the greatest, but I'm sure with the right processing, it's fairly water resilient at least. What do you got, Chief? Shiny material. Elements are common items nowadays, but there's a special kind called summon elements. Yeah! Kind releases awesome power based on one of the 6 attributes. Shiny material is a mysterious byproduct of this phenomenon. This material is an essential item for craftsmen to forge advanced weapons, armor, and accessories, etc. Duly noted. Thanks, buddy. What's going on in here? Oh, Doc's getting shit-faced. At least my man isn't gonna have to do surgery right now. Or a lot. Her face looks a little bit oddly drawn. Maybe it's just because she looks like she's in a different style from a lot of the other folks. It might be me. Running away isn't a sin, but it accomplishes nothing. I don't know. I seem to recall her face looking a lot different, that's all. Eh. Well, I think that at the very least, Doc, you should wait until you are a little less alcohol having used recently. Yeah. Let's just leave him to his devices for the moment and continue exploring the town and see if anybody here has got any elements for sale or anything of that nature. Ooh, rarer elements we won't find in other towns. Well, that sounds interesting, but I was gonna say, so far, this seems a little bit underwhelming, and then I saw Hell Soul. Oh, Babby. Grab some more of those. Do we have any more of these? Okay, yeah, let's pick up some braces, because we haven't found any of those yet, and we haven't been hit by sprain at this point, but it's something to look out for. Let's grab some bushwhackers. I'll take one more arrow saucer. More uplifts. One electrojolt. Photon ray. We'll grab some of these. You're right. Yeah, grab 2. Gravity blow. Same. So, Hell Soul is, as far as I remember, and you can tell that it's different by the fact that it's level 2 plus or minus 0. This has to be on level 2. This is an insta-kill move. Which means it's never gonna work, and I'm still buying 2 of them. Because I may as well at least give it a whack. It may prove to still occasionally do a little bit of something for us, but we'll see how that goes. Allocate some elements to folks here. As you can see, of course, our buddy Guile has gained no new element slots in a while. That's a little unfortunate. Let's throw a... No, we're gonna throw a meteorite on there. Now we go over to Lena, and we can probably stick some stuff in here. Graviton is a level 1. Oh, no, that's level 3. What am I doing then? I'm dumb. Move. My level 1. There we go. Gravity Blow is the one I was thinking of. Oops. But also, our set of blues here is pretty underwhelming. At the very least, we have a heal on here. A heal and a cure, so... she's able to do a fair variety of things. Let's put a Hell Soul on level 2 and go over here. I should probably replace. I got a Bush Basher. That's better. Level 4. Do I have any level 4s at all? I'm pretty sure that the highest level thing that I have is the trap element, right? Freefall trap? Yeah, and that's a level 5. I don't think I have any 4s at this point. But I am actually going to go take a look again and see if I've forgotten. Okay, you've got a Magma Bomb +2. Yeah. Everybody's just stocking the big AoEs at the high levels, pretty much. Earth Dragon Isle. The locals call the land where the dragon sleeps. A few years ago, the surface was covered with sand, but somehow the sand disappeared completely overnight. Just in one day, huh? Interesting. We need to borrow your boat. Okay, sure. I mean, there is that other fisherman down in town. Hold it right there. Ah, yes, it's the old, clipping armlet matcha again. Friends, we barely know this kid. Oh, that was a pretty loud stomp. You must have really, really meant it. Well, we honestly don't know a whole lot here, so... Yeah, see, there you go. All we did was say we didn't know what to do, which is true. Although I totally knew what to do, I'm just making the dialogue choices that should get me access to Glenn, but... Then again, wow, Korcha being a rash little hothead? This my accent changes suddenly in the middle of that there. A rash little hothead. Yeah, I definitely sound like somebody who's not trying to fake anything, right? It's kind of your bag, Kortra. Lend them a boat or two. What do we need a second boat for? Yeah, see, there's the other part. Kortra only has the one boat. Kortra's mom is just like, fine, fuck you, I'll do it. As he lets out the whiniest little yare yare dase ever. See the shaman, huh? Looks like we're lost. Yeah, a little bit. 'Cause, yeah. What frames are, right? Oh, yeah, I don't think we've picked up any of these to this point, but hey, yeah. Here's, a new text frame for us. Oh, yeah, you saw it? Well, neat. Hey, how you doing, Mark? I hope you're doing okay. You waiting for us over at the docks. Well, neat. Is there anything else to do in town? Oh yeah, we should... we were instructed that we should go talk to the shaman and see if we can get some advice. I believe that's going to be over on the other end of town here. This town is laid out in a way that is a little bit unusual, especially by RPG standards. Yeah, so here we are. Shaman Durea. Here is who we need to go talk to, right? Yes, if we can get a little bit of information on what we need to do here. Yes, strangely enough, we are already dead in this world. Listen, it's a very long story. The Land of Genesis. The Land of Confusion. Oh. Need to connect your world to this one. A dimensional distortion of sorts. Matching the temporal distortions from the previous game. Hey, save point. Did I take the quiz that you linked? I have not done that, but I will do that later. I actually sort of realized, looking at that as a concept, like, oh, I realized that my knowledge of song titles for, like, any video game soundtrack is not super great. And also, I like the fact that that's a concept that can be, that they can actually do, someone can actually do that with. That Kirby and Touhou would be close enough to each other in those regards. Alright, so that's our equipment man, who is going to have nothing really important for us. Alright, so what do you have in items we trade for? Carapace costs 32. Well, that's a load of old pants. I'm not doing that. You have a favor to ask. See if this bone from a trader drift in the sea. Its real owner would like to have it returned to nature. Fair enough. Sure. See this pelvic bone. Hey, it's part of Skelly. How about that? I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have a couple of other parts of Skelly's body by this point, but we've got a skull and a pelvis. What a combination. Alright, I think we're about ready to shove off here. Yeah, there's no real equipment we can pick up at this point. Let's all get on the boat. This would be a lot stranger if we were seeing every member of our party get in the boat. Especially later on. Yeah, we don't unlock sea travel just yet. Because, well, that would open up the entire world map. That would open up the entire world map, basically, in, you know, RPGs. Takes a few trillion years to really open them up that wide. By whose permission are we docking here? Our own. Yeah, I don't think fucking with her is a good idea. Bag the tea. How's it going, Chief? Hope you're having a good evening. Almost evening. It's like 4:30 where you are, actually. So calling it an evening is a bit of a stretch. But... haven't seen this game in a long time. Yeah, I myself played it a couple of times when I was younger. How's the remaster so far? Janky is how the remaster is. There's some graphical upgrades, and the backgrounds mostly look okay. There's a couple of little minor textual updates here and there that I am overall quite pleased with. You can see, it's a minor thing, but I like the fact that the element names have longer character limits. The character limit for characters is bumped up to 12, too, which is a huge improvement from 6. So you can do some fun stuff with that. The cleaner font looks nice. A decent chunk of the new character art looks good. The music is unchanged, which is actually a good thing, because the original soundtrack was great, and I feel like there's been a trend in RPG remasters towards kind of sucking a lot of the uniqueness out of stuff from the PS1 and early PS2 era a little bit. That they all kind of sound a little bit the same, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the remaster of, say, the FF10. I love the original FF10 soundtrack and just FF10 in general, but the remaster kind of makes it a little bit, you know... I hope the idea of what I'm trying to say here is coming across. That it feels like it has a little bit less of its, you know, uniqueness to it. Meanwhile, this is, like, untouched, except that I think a few things have been dug out from some of the tracks that were not as, you know, there's a couple more little details in some areas, basically. So, remastered is probably a fair thing to say about the soundtrack. The big killer is the frame rate. It is unbelievably unstable on this. Like, I am shocked and appalled that they could have had any QA testers look at this and go, you know, we shouldn't try to hash out at least something to make this a little bit more stable before we launch this onto an unsuspecting world. But, you know, did they not up the aspect ratio? No! The game is still in 4:3. It has these, like, borders around the outside, which I'm not currently showing because, well, what do you need with that, right? I I showed him off in the first stream, basically, and that's about it. Oh yeah, so Zippa's telling us about the rainbow shell. So yeah, yeah, the frame rate stability is really not great. We can finally equip our buddy here with an iron rod. That +5 attack. Guile will probably be pulling the whole party's weight at this point. Guile doesn't fuck around. Oh, but there is a nice thing here. We get the fast forward from the start of the game. We get the slowdown from the start of the game if we want it. There's an ability to toggle on no encounters, which, you know, that's not my bag, but if that's somebody else's bag, if they just want to play through the plot, then by all means, go right ahead. Plus, also, it makes the bosses a little more challenging. There's also something that's referred to, I think, as just battle buffs, which I'm not 100% sure what all it does, but it seems to basically be kind of like a Game Shark mode, but not quite as disgusting. Because, like, you don't have infinite health. People can still die, probably, if they're one shot, from what I could tell. But I just took a whack at it on an early fight, and it was like, well, I probably won't need that. This game is not the most disgustingly hard thing in the world. That's the wrong button. Let's take a look around town and see if there's anything else to do here. The ride on the boat was okay. Just don't ask me about the part afterwards. We got hit by a bunch of rocks. Hey, dog. The dog's not interested in us. Good luck unlocking the... Yeah, there's a mighty cast in this game, that's for sure. A grand total of 45 playable characters, for those of you who are not aware of this particular game. And it requires a minimum of 2 full runs and at least 1 partial run besides to get everybody into your roster. Oh, this guy's pretty cool. When thou returnest to this world once again, may thou greet thy father and mother with a blessed smile. Ooh, yeah! Oh boy, I can only imagine... I bet there's actually... I would not be surprised if that was an actual speedrun category. Because we all know that people in the speedrun community are fucking maniacs. And I mean that in the best way possible. Ah, Viking funeral. My only wish was to drink with you when you were grown up. What a strange wish. Yeah, I mean, there's all kind of wacky speedrun categories out there. I mean, I know a bunch of people who have done multiple runs of 100% in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, which is just filling out as much of the library as is possible using just the disc, which is like 700 cards or something, and going through ridiculous amounts of RNG. It's an over 70-hour run most of the time, from what I remember. It's segmented, thank goodness, but still. There are certain Animal Crossing runs that are days long. There's all kind of really over-the-top endurance stuff in speedrunning. Gets, huh? Gets. I have not yet seen the light, amigo. I like this guy. Not 100% sure if we will use him for sure, but he seems pretty cool already, huh? Wondering... We're gonna go talk to Greco there in a second. Remember, he was out last time we were in this general vicinity, like 2 streams ago. Oh, are you the guy who was supposed to be the exorcist? I think we may have fucked this dude's career up a little bit. In order to get Skelly's head. What's up, Chief? You want to come with us? Well, I'm standing right in front of you, but otherwise, sure. Oh boy, especially when you find out when Surge died in this world, friend. My best. You. Hey, the kid is very dutiful. I appreciate it very strongly, and there we go. There's the armor-piercing name invocation there of Getz. And Greco just kind of goes, well, shit. I've been had. Let's party up, Chief. Greco tags into your party. Yeah, this is the thing, if I haven't mentioned it before, like, all the characters, when they join your party, all have specialized messages for doing so. Most of the time, they're in the character's accents. But in that case, you can see Greco, it's just a wrestling reference there. Tagged into our party. And you can see he is strong as fuck, and he's got pretty good HP. Especially for no accessories whatsoever. But his agility is very low. I mean, look at the rest of our party. Surge has the least agility of our party somehow, and is still at 8. Greco is at 2! And his magic resistance leaves a lot to be desired, and especially his magic attack. He is, however, a red innate. I almost said fire innate. That's not really true. So, I mean, that'd give us back a little bit more of the feel of what we had before. I think he's going to be a bench warmer for the time being, though. However, we do have him in the party. And yes, the Chrono Trigger music, it is kind of odd to me, even after all these years, and this game is a little over 20 years old, came out not quite 22 years ago, I believe, here in the States, and came out around 23 years ago in Japan, that they gave us just Luca's theme as the general victory theme, which kind of makes sense because this is a game that is very heavy on Luca's importance to the plot. But on the other hand, they just did not have a real victory motif from the original Chrono Trigger, I guess. And granted, that game also was pretty heavy on being all about Luca doing stuff in a lot of cases too, because come to think of it, there were a couple of cases where it was used to that end in Chrono Trigger, as memory serves, and it was for stuff like finding the gate back to the present and matters like that. Oh, that's a pretty long fall into the river, my friend. I think that might be not the safest idea you've ever had. I mean, I've never personally done it, but it would scare me a little bit. Ah, here we go. Almost walked right past him. General and his men are headed for Fort Dragonia. Major power of the East Poor is up to something suspicious. They seem to have heard rumors of the Frozen Flame being in El Nido and are coming to investigate. Well, we seem to have a little bit of idea that that's going on, yeah. Wonder if we'll be alright. I'm sure things will be fine. 1 second, everybody. Yes, indeed. Glenn's got a lot of attributes that you would sort of expect for a human frog, but it's not really. It's just a throwback. But yeah, same spelling, same name, all of that. Remain at the manor and protect Miss Riddell, but things kind of went a little differently. Planning to infiltrate Fort Dragonia by boat. Oh, I'm sure he's probably already in hot water with them anyway. He's a good kid. Where's he going? Oh, he's going up and around. All right. Let's try going over to the other screen and see if we can catch him real quick. And that is not the case. And yeah, you can see here, this is not changed from the PS1 version that it said Telmina instead of Termina on the thing. It's not like, it's not a backslide in that regard, don't worry. I'm pretty sure that's how it was in the English PS1 version. Now I'm going to take 5 here real quick. All right, y'all. Let's keep exploring the area, see what's let's try to straighten things out. Yeah, it looks like that's the case. Fort Dragonia, huh? A ruin of the extinct Dragonians, huh? Conducted strange ceremonies, and most folks from Goldove won't go near that place. Wonder what they're up to with Dragon Tier there, huh? I go through Mount Pyre to get to that fort. Get there by boat. So Macha just gave us a boat. Neat. Hey, Glenn. We can get into a crew together and... Oh, well, look at this. We're all going to the same place, ain't we? How about that? Our fates intertwining once again. Let's get on the boat together. Yeah, absolutely Glenn can join us. You have a suggestion for us? First head north and then east. You'll find a small island there. A retired Master Knight of the Dragoons named Radius lives there now. Ask for his advice? Yeah, sounds fair enough to me. And Glenn joins our party. We're not going to rename him to Frog as much as the temptation is there. Confirm, and let's get a quick look at how Glenn is doing stat-wise. Got pretty good HP, slightly worse accuracy than Lena. Again, not impressive agility, good magic, good strength. Overall, Glenn is definitely going to be our slot number 3. And he's a green innate, which is something that we have none of otherwise. So he's already pretty unique in that regard. Hey, you know what? Matcha, you can come with too. Matcha is kind of considered to be pretty good, I think. From what I remember hearing recently, but I don't think she's going in the party. Although, on the other hand, ooh, wow, 15 strength, more agility than Glenn, more magic than Glenn, better defense, less magic resistance, and less HP, though. I think we're probably gonna just use Glenn for the moment, although I admit the temptation is strong. Oh, is she just gonna jump into the sea and swim? Wow, that's that's pretty hardcore. They decimated the frame rate. They decimated the frame rate stability. 20 versus PS1, 30? Cannot confirm, because I don't know much about frame rates on that level. But there are absolutely a lot of times where it just falls on its face and other body parts. Alright, so Glenn comes to us with a copper mail and a copper sword, which makes our lives plenty easy. You can have a silver loop. You can have a copper helmet. And what the hell, you can have a magic ring, buddy. Fuck's sakes, Glenn, make a fucking shot. Yeah. Fuck's sakes. Fuck's sakes. Glenn. I was about to say, oh hey, look, we can allocate all our, but then I realized it's just because we got this many magma bombs in Viper Manor. Oh, Arrow Saucer's level 2. Where's our Bushwhacker? Yep, let's fit in. We definitely have room for an uplift. We'll put in a photon ray. Don't do that. Don't be such a clown. At least not about this. We can shove a heal. Arrow Saucers are 2. Magma Bomb. You know what? I still haven't gotten a chance to show off Hell Soul, so I'm actually going to shove one of those in there. So you can have an Arrow Saucer, you can have a Magma Bomb, Dash and Gash is going to sit over there. And do we have a level 3 that's of any use, or are we just outfitting you with more Magma Bomb? Yep, that's it. We're just Magma Bombing, like, for 90% of our grid. Which route am I going? Well, you can see right now, I've got Glenn on the... They murdered the font. It's generic, but at the very least, like, the original font kind of looked a little bit, well, like it was not super high resolution. This is at least fairly clear, but you are absolutely right that it's kind of boring. It kind of looks like a generic system font. And I absolutely hope for mods too, because God knows I would absolutely, whenever I figure out how to do that, I would eat that shit up. Currents are blocking the way. So we were told to go north and east to the Hermit's Hideaway. I believe this is going to be where we go and talk to Mr. Eradius. Oh, it appears to have been burned. Oh, look, it's Clown again. No. Nobody misses you, Harl. Glenn, you knew about this? Oh, right. Glenn has probably seen Harl before at Viper Manor. You want to know how I got these scars or something? I'm sure that he will have not caught fire. Alright, well, it's time for a fight. We're fighting around the world, etc. And Harl, as we can see, is black innate. She's pretty powerful at the one point in the game that we can get her in the party, but that is a ways away. And you can't keep her, because this game is kind of rude that way. Only 46 damage. That's a little underwhelming, but oh well. Guile! That's better. Still not amazing, but it's better. Alright, so we're using a black element against a black innate. The damage on this is probably not going to be huge, but let's see. Oh, it's better than Surge was doing, that's for sure. What a champ. Better than being a chump, that's for sure. Moonbeams. This might do some damage. 42. Technically, that is some damage. But it's not near as much of a threat as I thought it would be. Yeah, so let's do this. Very unimpressive. Glenn's probably going to need a lot of work before he becomes, like, super stupidly good. And of course, since we don't have the double Einlancer yet, obviously, that is out of the question until, like, the very late game, so forget I mentioned it. $88. Hitting a lot harder than we were with Dash and Slash. Probably because that's like a physical attack. Oh, this isn't a boss. This is just sort of a generic battle that uses boss music. Yeah, okay, get the fuck out of here, clown. I feel like get the fuck out of here, clown is pretty much a sentiment that anybody has whenever a clown shows up. Especially Harl, especially in this game. Although, again, real strong when we get to use. Hey, Radius, and I believe he's wearing a different colored outfit this time. It's been a while since I looked at him, so... Links in the general, we're headed to Fort Dragonia, indeed. If we're hiding for a bit. Yeah. Yeah, Lynx is a bit of a bastard, ain't he? Better build a sturdy stronghold underground. Alright, so what do you got in your nuke what do you got in your nuke bunker, Radius? Alright, my dude. You with Garai and Zappa, huh? Sounds like one hell of a combo. Actually retired 4 years ago after Dario received the Einlanzer. Been here ever since, living a carefree life away from the rest of the world. Yeah. Link's approach General Viper. Aims to heal all illnesses and fulfill any dreams. Much like Guardia was at one point. Do you mind explaining to us what happened to them? Oh, right. I don't think the link between these games in that respect had been written yet. You plan to find the answer as to why we have to hurt and kill antiquity. Case. Yeah. Fair enough. They attack ships and suck people's soul, rather, out of them. We do encounter a plot point where that becomes a thing, but for now, not so much to worry about. Sure you don't want to reconsider, buddy? We could use someone like you on the team. I don't know where, but we definitely could. Radius would be another green elemental. You'd be a green mage. Wait, that's a thing in like FF12 and in no other Final Fantasy game. Maybe one of the Tactics games? I think it's in Tactics A2 at least, actually. I don't remember about the original Tactics. Can we get into this place? Oh, we can get on the shore of the Isle of the Damned. Y'all want to go to a place called the Isle of the Damned? Doesn't that sound pleasant? Probably save real quick, though. As we're in here with mostly copper equipment. This place is looking pretty grody. I'm pretty sure there's not a lot we can do around here, but... on the other hand... looking around... why not? Again, we can kind of get a sense for just how scattershot the quality of the upscaling of the backgrounds has been, because boy howdy is it. Yeah, that area is blocked off with a chunk of glass. The old shaped glass. Yeah, I'm absolutely certain that this is not a good place to be, but you know, I'm not here for making good decisions necessarily. Alright, show me this skeleton bat here, this airframe. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good warning for us to not fuck around. It's a good thing that we saved. On the other hand, if we can actually kill this dude, that might be worth something. Skelgun. Yep. Oh, Skelgun. I got a feeling this is going to be a rough go. Ooh, Hellbound. Yeah, this is an insta-kill spell. Basically a more advanced version of Hell Soul. That has an actual chance of working, but probably not so much on Guile. Yeah, let's just run away from this. This is a bad idea, and I know it. It's okay, I don't think we can get any chests right now. So, we're actually just going to load our save file. And we're going to get away from that. But hey, fun that you can try. Fail miserably. Sea of Eden. We can't go in there yet. Here's Marbule. Water Dragon Isle. Gaia's Navel. Sky Dragon Isle. There's Goldove. Here's the Shore of Earth Dragon Isle. Fort Dragonia is gonna be like over here. Let's try heading into the fog. Because on this boat we are a little bit bit foolhardy sometimes, to say the least. The ghost ship. Because it's the only ghost ship out there, I guess. It seems foggier than usual. I would have to compare to the PS1 version, because off the top of my head, well, wouldn't you know it, it's a little foggy in this particular situation as well. Scared away the other ghost ships. Fair enough, fair enough. Why, it's a ghost ship, obviously. Oh, it's pirates. They're looking a little more alive than the last pirates we fought, which were possibly in Rayman 2? Make way for Captain Fargo. Hey, there he is. Check out that bandana. That majestic stogie that you can't see at this resolution even. We want to go to Fort Dragonia and go pick a fight with Lynx. Trying to get to Mount Pyre. Yeah, we got to go through a lot of shit to get there, man. Unless the message is, get thrown off of the fort and into the volcano, motherfucker. That counts as a message, yeah. Oh, I'm sure he'll be tough to fight, Fargo, but we can pull it off. Had to disguise ourselves as a ghost ship. So Fargo's just in here with a fuck ton of smoke machines, huh? Excuse me. What do you guys think, that he stole them from Nicky's rock concert? So what are you going to use to challenge us with, Fargo? Is it Sultan Pepor's third brother, Ketchup? Yes, they do have a Ketchup that is, if you take Pierre as your party member for the first entrance into Viper Manor. Oh, apparently we're just fighting some dudes. They're ghost pirate armors. We fought these dudes we fought a couple of them in Viper Manor, in one of the trapped rooms. These shouldn't be much of anything off our chest here. In theory. Actually, let's move our attention over a little bit. Because my hope is to try and take out the one at the side. Yeah! With the side shot, Guile showing absolutely nobody how it's done. But get a little bit of this into our lives. We want to see this do some actual damage, unlike that fight against the airframe. Yeah, 80. Guile absolutely whips the llama's ass. I need to put that... Need to make very, very clear about that, yeah. He's good. We get some capsules. I always appreciate some capsules. Oh ye gods. That's one hell of a parrot, sir. The fuck do you feed this thing? Tripping over my own words because I'm terrified. Okay, maybe not quite terrified, but you know. That thing is pretty damn big. How do you like some Bush Basher? We can land a poison effect, that'd be great. Unfortunately, that appears to not be in the case. An amalgamate of Reddit parroters. Nice. Nice. Alright. Make him hurt real good, Guile. Oh, that's not even coming out of anything. 79. That's some pretty decent damage. Like, it's not even high enough to look like a dick. Come on, Guile. I thought you were cool, man. Ouch! That looks like an attack that should, like, eject you if this was a different game. We can try to Hell Soul it. It won't work. That would just be a waste of a turn. If it did work, I'd be really pissed, actually. God damn it, Glenn. Yeah, we don't have a lot of blue attacking elements, and we just haven't found a lot anyway, so... I should probably have picked up some more ice lances or something at Termina, but it's a little bit late for regrets now, that's for sure. Let's just use a tablet for now. I can do some damage, but healing seems like a slightly smarter idea. Just in case it pulls out something else stupidly strong. Speaking of stupid. Oh, right. Alright, Glenn, make a fucking shot. Yeah, this thing has probably got decent physical defense. Because, of course, that dash and gash did absolutely nothing of note, really. Oh, good whiff on 90%, Surge. And meanwhile, this thing just absolutely fucking hates Guile, apparently. Well... Ew. I could run and reset the fight, but I think I'm just gonna try to... pull it through. That's right, that was the arrow saucer we used already. Bushwhack it. Come on, that should do at least a little something. And not a ton. After all, Guile is pretty high level right now, so... Or at least he's got good stats, rather. Saying high level in this game, that's... That ain't how that works. Etc. Meteorite is going to be our big bucks here compared to Dash and Slash, probably. Go on defense, Glenn. Hopefully this won't hurt as bad as it hurt Guile earlier. Fuck, dude. Wow. Glenn needs some accessories on him, probably, to boof his stats. Shut up. To buff his stats a little more. Unfortunately, I didn't plan this through very well. But we reached a new level. Surge gets some stats. Glenn gets some stats. Some much needed stats. Use a little more HP there, couldn't you, bud? But, oh well. Rip, no boost for Guile, but we got a Magma Burst, so that sounds pretty strong. Ya 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 ya. I don't know what you said, but I agree. Not bad, mateys. We'll meet again, is what he said. And he just pissed off. Oh, no breather, huh, Fargo? Damn, son. Give us a little bit of slack. Well. Oh, thank goodness for no whiff. I thought he was just immediately going to jump on Glenn. I thought he was immediately going to jump on Guile and I was going to cry. The Guile have a heal. Or, pardon me, a cure. So real quick, how does Fargo decode all of the gyas that Polly just made there? Is it like Morse code or something? Hey, Starwind, how is the evening? I hope things are going all right. I think just doing one in is going to do good damage here. Oh, see, now that's more like it for a staff targeting there. That's some good damage. Oh, he's dropping a strengthen. Alright, let's show off an X-Strike here. This is one of the relatively few dual techs in the game. It's between Surge and Glenn. Good damage there. You're good. Glad to hear it. Also, ouch! Fargo just gave us the biz. That fucking hurt. And I believe that consumes both of the elements for the battle. In fact, I'm extremely confident of such. I'll tell you how little I use them, though. That said, it's probably a good policy to use your dual techs with a great deal of impunity in this game, even more so than in Chrono Trigger Classic, because this game is way more about burst-oriented battle than that one was. And goodness knows that Chrono Trigger was a game where you could burst battles. You know, you could get in, get out really fast on a lot of fights in that game. And this game is even a little bit more so. Ooh, let's see how he's doing damage-wise. It's noticeable. Not super impressive, but I would imagine Fargo to be more of a physical fighter anyway. I mean, look at the guy. Yeah, so we used both dash and slash and dash and gash to do X strike there. As you can tell, I'm not the biggest fan of dual techs in this game, as if I haven't made that clear already. But they do good work sometimes. And again, a lot of it depends on what your party loadout looks like. And Fargo is down for the count. And he gives us another level immediately. Nice. Surge gaining some more of that stuff. HP goes up by 9. Guile gaining 11 HP. Once again, taking the lead from Surge. And keeping up with him on strength. Wow. Guile, holy shit, dude. Maybe he really is actually Magus. And Glenn gaining another 15 HP. His stats are going up. He is climbing the ranks. He's going to be useful at some point, I'm sure. I shouldn't mock him so much because he is actually a pretty good character. Oh, also Guile finally got a 6th element slot, so we can outfit that with something else pretty beefy. Although, the way these battles have been going, it's pretty much just, oh yeah, get Guile to element level 3 and do Wanda in for any single target, and that's it. It's fucking dead. Keep in mind, we be pirates. Oh hey, Surge talking for the first time, more or less. We be pirates. We have a high-speed twin tape deck. There we go. That's as close to a music software piracy. I mean, yeah, software piracy if you were in really old computers that use tapes for programs. I guess he probably kicked Surge in a sensitive place earlier. And Glenn too, apparently. Oh. A tranquilizer made from jellyfish stingers, huh? Meanwhile, Guile definitely proving to be the hardiest of the party, huh? Stick us in the hold. Well, at least he's not just throwing us overboard and letting the sharks sort us out. That's nice. I have no idea if Ol Lears is still paying attention or if he's just lurking. He comes and goes like he usually does. Incoming big cat. Yes, thank you for reminding us that the cat, that Surge is really afraid of cats. Oh, I mean, that stuff probably takes a lot out of you. Probably induces some quite heavy vomiting. Stand and watch ain't easy, especially when you can't see anything because of the fog. Boy, you really can't. It's just sort of a A black nothingness, huh? Dun, dun, dun! It's the actual ghost ship. Sophisticated backpacks. I don't think I know that one. I can have a look at it, though. Speaking of modded MC and backpacks, is now a good time to admit that I usually forget about backpacks in modded Minecraft. Like, just entirely, I forget they exist, which is really stupid because I usually end up being one of the earliest people to bitch about inventory space as a result. Lears could probably attest to that. Oh, whoops. Oh, what's that, Moon? You've got a perfectly fine knapsack in your inventory that you keep forgetting about because it's not even equipped to your, nested inventory TPS lag. Oh, yes, that is absolutely a thing that exists. You are correct about that. I forgot that was a thing, too. Yeah, so I'll have a look at that. That's one for me to write down. Unfortunately, I have nothing to write on over here. Worst desk ever, and it's my own fault. These monsters do here. What's going on? Glenn has the flu. You can see he got a blue element status effect. And logo plus R. Notepad. Yeah! I could just do the smart thing. I don't know. Should I alt tab during stream? I'll do it in a second. Let me feed Glenn a quick medicine. Yeah, I'm using a consumable. What a weird thing to do. Alright. Plop that in here. Start a new page in Notepad++ here. Tab over to the correct one, my friend. There we go. Yes, I'm calling myself my friend because somebody has to. Wait. That sounds even worse than I meant it to. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, yes. You know what would be smart? I got some new element slots. I should probably do stuff with those. Glenn, carry a blue move, please. That way I can be slightly less embarrassed, like that one time. Let's take a look at Magma Burst here. That's a 4. I think that's going to have to go to Guile. That sounds pretty stout. We'll put the Arrow Saucer +2 in there, I guess. I have a ton of good... Well, I got a Photon Beam. That can go to Surge. I'll put that over there. 3? No, I got a Meteorite, though. Now we're putting the Electrojolt in there for a little bit more variety. I feel like unless I know the boss is going to be grossly hard, element variety is probably a little better than... Or innate variety, rather, is probably a little better than is... you know, just piling a bunch of things together of the same color. Key duty is a big responsibility. Sure is, apparently. Alright, this guy's out cold. Got anything for us? Guile's just... we're fine. Alright. Can we get in here? No. Fight these skeletons. I'm pretty sure that these are just going to be the same enemy. Oh, no, we got something else in here. Other than the crossbones, we got a wraith. We saw one of these come out of the portal geists in Viper Manor. So I'm tempted to just go into fast forward for this fight, but we'll give this a little bit of a show. I guess if we see this fight again, though, it's fast forward time. Oh, right, because Buddy Boy whiffed on an attack earlier, so... So much for being able to show off Magma Burst immediately. Let's heal Guile. Healing Glenn, too, might have been a good option. But, either way, it's fine. Fine! I said it's fine. Get out of here, Boney M. That's right, Frank Farian and everybody else who was working it with him at the time. I'm talking to you guys. Alright, well, let's Magma Burst. I probably shouldn't fast forward through this for our first time seeing it. Not so bad. Although that did not quite do enough damage to kill that thing, that's a shame. Glenn, can you stop being such a whiff machine? Wow, Glenn Chrono Cross went to layup school, apparently. You got to say. Oh yeah, buddy? I could just put that skeleton back together and put it in front of you. I guess. Wait, have we seen Photon Beam? I think we saw Photon Beam in the beginning chapter. When we had Poshul and we were going through Fort Dragonia. Sword Dance. We haven't seen this attack. It doesn't double its attack power, but it hits like a truck. Man, okay, calm down, Chief. Guile, do you have healing moves? You just have tablets, don't you? Yeah, those aren't... Oh, Magma Burst is a single target. Right. I'm a fool. I should have noticed that from the attack, but... from the attack animation, rather. But... Oops. I didn't think this through. Hey, wow, one of them just dropped some iron. That's nice. Door's locked. And here comes another ghost. What do we got going on here? We've got 4 fucking wraiths. Jesus. Is that necessary? Is this trip really necessary, game? Throw some magma bomb. Move to the side. Wow, okay. Nice job with missing fucking everybody, Guile. Oh, man. Guile's accuracy is garbage. I cannot believe what an absolute shit carnival this one man has been. Alright. Magma bomb +2. Bomb, 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 bomb. Throw a Curate Guile. Yeah, the targeting order is a thing that I'm not very good at, like, keeping straight, just so we're clear. Like, in case I needed to make it obvious for some reason. So let's do things this way and just try to get as much AoE going as possible. Magma Bomb. That was a very protracted fight, perhaps more than was necessary. Everybody gets a little HP. Glenn heals himself. We found Fire Pillar. That is, of course, a red element. I mean, it's a level 3. Alright, give me... Oh no, that's... allocate. I'm going to... feed Glenn a couple of tablets real quick. And now give me just a second here to double check my messages on the old Discord, because I got a huge cluster of them. And nothing big going on. Anyway. We got a lot of these ghosts to deal with. Actually, yeah, we'll watch the whiff machine do his thing. Just like we've come to expect at this point, really. Give the old skeleton more of this, and... Yeah, thankfully this is a lot quicker than that 4 Wraith fight. That one battle was a little bit needless, to say the least. Oh right, there was another one right on top of us. Only 2 Wraiths, that's fine. Not my ideal battle to be involved in, but I'll take it. Let's lay down some Photon Beam on this dude. Yeah, we have definitely seen that before, and damn, that does a lot of damage. That's some good eats there. Whatever that means. And good fucking lord, Guile. You are a fucking whiff machine, man. Can you believe that there is room for so many whiffs in one man? It's a little weird that his staff required an eye to forge because he doesn't seem to be using his. Is all I'll say. See, that's much better, Guile. Do more of that, less of whatever that shit you were doing earlier in the fight was. Oh hey, we got a gravity blow. Neat. There's just a fire on this boat. Sort of hanging out here. I'm sure that that's completely above board. The door's locked. And let us get into a quick fight with some bone men here. Oh. That's a little bit bizarre. It's a thing called a deadbeat. I should have known it was pun-based. Why would it be anything but? Gone in one. Nice. Good damage surge. Good hustle. Unfortunately, the crossbones is still not taking the hint and keeling over. And wow. Nice fucking AoE, Guile. It really is that accuracy that has to be, like, his worst part. I mean, sure. The low stamina gain, kind of. The stamina recovery, I guess, rather, is not the greatest thing, but also just the sheer amount of whiff that this man manages to put into his routine is a little bit overkill. You have no idea who has the key, huh? Well, back downstairs we go. Do you get an external amp for the DT 770 Pro? Do you get a sound card? So when it comes to PC hardware type of stuff, I don't 100% know about. I don't really know what to tell you about sound cards, but if you want to get an external headphone amp, well, I couldn't tell you a good recommendation, but it definitely sounds like a good idea for the 770s. Because, yeah, those things, the 770s require, they have a pretty hardy resistance to them, right? Like, way over what the normal kind of thing is, because right now, what I'm running is fairly simple. It's... You think 80 ohms? Yeah. 80 ohms is fucking brutal for for that kind of thing. If it was 40, you would probably be having less pain, because I believe that your average pair of headphones is 32 ohm resistance. Right now, what I'm using AKG K92s, and I believe they are 32 ohm resistance. In fact, I still have the box. I'm going to go check. Yeah, 80 ohms. That sounds a lot more real. So in that case, I would absolutely suggest looking into an external headphone amplifier. If you're looking into a sound card as a possibility, I guess it depends on what else the sound card can afford you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, a 250 ohm resistance, that would be absolutely fucking monstro, and that would be... Well, I guess on the other hand, at that point, you would have already picked up a DAC or, other... a headphone amp or something like that, and you would have probably not had to ask me the question. But yeah, BRB, I want to go check that box now, actually. Yeah, checking the box, it's 32 ohms for the headphones I'm using, which is pretty standard, I'm pretty sure. If you had 40 ohm resistance on the 770s, you'd probably not really have too much of a world of pain. And yeah, audio latency, that can be a problem. Hopefully it's not horrendous to at least be a stopgap measure, I guess. Hey, you don't know who's in charge of the key. So, the other guy decided to fuck off. Nobody around here knows where the key is? Are you kidding me? Guile, can't you just knock the door down? Who am I kidding? He wouldn't be able to hit it. Well, whatever. Let's save over here. I save a normal amount. Be quiet. It's fine, it's fine. Turn this on. Back up we go. Okay, so we actually could open this door. Apparently I just missed the hitbox earlier. Hey, you. Alright, so this is just gonna be the same fight that we've encountered before. Yeah, in fact, this is literally a battle that we've done earlier in this area. A Wraith and 2 crossbones. And of course, the enemy that I was gonna vaporize got a hit in. Thanks, game. I'm not sure what really determines turn order for the enemies too well. If it's like a speed stat that I'm not super knowledgeable about or something, but I just know that it can be a real pain in the butt. Okay, Guile, we get it. I'm not paying you enough, I know. Unfortunately, if you keep performing like that... If you keep performing on Squawks' shaft... Oh wait, no, we already beat the giant parrot boss, that's right. Oops. Oh, should probably slow down so we see this animation a little better. It missed. But that is what the insta-kill attack Hell Soul looks like, for those of you who were curious. And we're like, wait, are you ever going to use that? And the answer is, probably not against Black Innate Element. Probably not against Black Innate Element. Fuck. I keep wanting to say element, even though that's not the right word. So I keep doing this. Probably not against Black Innate enemies. There we go. Found a Panacea. That is a... What kind of level are we looking at? 4. Recovers all status effects. Ooh. That's handy. That is not the one I was thinking. Can't get through the hallway. I go through that vent, damn it all. Damn it all. You keep saying it that way. Alright, well. Time to MGS1 vent crawl our way around. Or they can just cut through that to make things a little easier on us, which admittedly, you know, who's gonna complain, right? The answer to that is yes. And we're going to go after the crossbones first, because again, if we're just going to laser beam the Wraith out of existence... Whoa! Ah, not quite an insta-kill. That's what we like to hear. Found some capsules. I was trying to, man. Don't be giving me that sass just because you're a pirate, man. Come on. That is some completely unnecessary level of sass. Like sarsaparilla or something. I don't know where I'm going with that joke. I know where he's going for a nice long dirt nap. Meanwhile, everybody just dogpile the last skeleton with physical attacks. Hey, everybody getting a nice chunk of stats. Wasn't a star level, right? Was it? That would be really weird. You don't have the key? How about this dude? You have the key? No. Yeah, like me getting into a fight while I was trying to talk to you guys. Funny how that works out. Photon beam. That wasn't a ton of damage. Although it looks like we landed a status effect on it, which is neat. AoE damage going. A little bit. Bomb. And we're almost done here. Cool. Good work, Glenn. You actually killed something, even though it's basically just because everybody was, Yep. You know how that goes. Key. It's on key duty. Oh, I am. Unfortunately, we can't, Here's downstairs somewhere. On deck. By going through the arsenal downstairs and making your way up through the outside. You guys are the most disorganized pirates I've ever seen. You ain't exactly much of a release group. Put it that way. That guy just really likes saying damn it all, huh? Alright, so you think it's someone downstairs, huh? So this guy apparently gave it to whoever he saw, like, immediately when he got down here. Let's make sure that I didn't somehow screw up and fail to open something that's openable. Door's locked. That guy... Yeah, that door is locked as well. Right, you're not going to be useful because you're just like people here. So... The hell? I must be missing something. Or again, very possibly just like failing to open a door that can be opened because the hit detection on the doors sometimes is a little bit too precise. Yeah, that door is locked. Means that tells me, yeah, there we go. That I just fucked up using that door. Hey, you. Oh, I think that's not really working out too well, but we'll take the chest. It's just an aqua ball. Actually, maybe that's... I don't know what level that is, because aqua beam is level 1, right? Yeah. Aqua ball, however, is level 3. That's reasonable. Excuse me. Surge, for fuck's sakes. Surge, holy fuck, dude! Well, at least we managed to kill that one instantly, so there's that going for us. Nice fucking AoE miss there, Guile. I say take the mask off, dude. Nobody cares about your stage magician shit. You just look like an asshole and you're missing every attack that you ever try to do. Yeah, see, even the skeleton's not impressed, man. You can do better than this. Or perhaps worryingly, maybe he can't. Need those 2 hit accessories. Yeah, don't I have... I could swear I have one of those, but that's probably it. Oh, hey, look, Hell Soul. Very valuable. Yeah. Well, you'd spell it the way with the extra E, it could be, I know how these translations go. Yeah, see, he's got at least some bonus hit percentage. Is it... I... Got one of those, app. I suppose I could take the one off of Glenn. I mean, 86% is still kind of respectable. Oh, right. I'd say that, and it's one above Guile. Guile's current hit percentage, so that's a little silly to say that. Well, you know what, Guile? You don't need defense. You're just a guy. God, they really do, apparently, because this game seems to run on a certain type of numerical, Yeah, do you have the key? Yeah. Received the key. Doesn't go to that. It goes to the one upstairs, then down, right? Oh, right, we have to use it out of the thing, don't we? No, apparently. Oh, you found the key. Good. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Buster. Oh no, it's the door on the downstairs at this end. Pardon me. Yeah. I'm being a dumbass. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Again, we're gonna try and wail on the skeleton. Surge, you are doing a lot of work not impressing me. Like, it's kind of amazing how much Surge is just, like... He's goofing off, apparently. That's what we're gonna go with there, is goofing off. Got some more of these AoEs. Alright. That will do that fight, I guess. Oh, right, because Surge used his cure earlier in the battle. Right, I was like, wait a second. Oh, we're about to get ran at by a thing there real quick. Let me... Need a capsule to Surge and one to Guile. Glenn, you can just take a tablet. Yep, that thing just booked it straight for us. Alright, what are we seeing in this fight? Same enemies? Yeah, just two dead beats. Alright, well. Since Surge decided to hit, we can clean this fight up in a single turn. Bwah! As Guile looked like he was about to be ready to take a turn. right as I was finishing up there. The time shifter does feel a little bit jank in some regards. Your homemade vitamin drink. I got a bad feeling about this, but... Well, didn't kill us too horribly, so at least there's that going for us. Take these fights in a slightly more measured manner here, right? Yeah, see, watch. You're probably going to get to see a little bit of... Like, it almost looked like Guile's menu was popping there. We had a lot more of it the time before. But yeah, clearly the game is not meant to be used with the time shifter active, like, at all, because... That's supposed to be a thing you get for New Game Plus. Yeah, I guess so, but... Like, that seems a little extreme. I don't know. Maybe it's my memory playing tricks on me, which is always a thing that can happen. And I do mean on the regular, so... Alright, so we can just walk around along the edge here. Go. Alright, a little more, just some more dead beats here. No new enemies. Yeah. This area has a lot of fights, but not a lot of different enemies to show us, so... Let me tell you how grateful I am for the fast forward being available from the start. The answer is kind of a lot, really. Hey, good job, Guile. You got to do something. Yeah. The deadbeats. Ghost ship of hobos. Well, I mean, I'm fairly confident that quite a few pirates in the day were rather penniless to begin with, and were just like, hey, I need to get the fuck out of here. I think. You know, don't quote me on that. I'm not exactly a pirate knowledgeable person. I do know that quite a few of them were illiterate, though. Blackbeard was illiterate, if I recall correctly. Although that may just be, you know, the history as it's written, not necessarily as it happened, as it were. Oh wow, it looks like Guile hit everybody with his AoE, actually. Good work, buddy. You done it. Wow, you've done it! Wrong game. Although also a game with little running around skull enemies. If I recall correctly. Or maybe I'm... No, I feel like I'm sort of sticking two enemies together in my mind. The sort of skeleton dogs and the hopping skulls. They certainly weren't like frogs with skull backs and weird skull tongues. The way these deadbeat fellows seem to be. These skulls are pretty rich in iron, though, I gotta say. A little surprising. Oh, hi, Pip. What are you doing here? Oh, hi, Pip! There we go. That should help guarantee this being a kill shot, because we've seen Photon Beam fail to put Wraiths into critical health before. So we may as well take that with a measured measure. If they're going to give us just fights against single Wraiths, we may as well take every bit of guarantee that we can. And if that means doing 6 level 1 hits in a row, then so be it. One of the least useful strategies that you could possibly engage in, but in this case, it will do. But will it get them off their tractors, etc.? Pip? Oh, Pip is being chased. Capsule for us. Hey, you. Yeah, what are you doing here, Pip? Oh, okay, and a picture book wouldn't do, I guess. Well, you probably shouldn't hang out on a ghost ship. Alright, time to stuff Pip onto the bench that is going to be perpetually being carried behind us in a rickshaw type of contrivance by Old Surge. Let's take a look at Pip's stats real quick. Yeah, as you can see, great agility, but not a whole lot else going on with us. Yeah, Pip does evolve, and if I remember, I will look into that, but the odds are that I will forget. I'd have to, like, actually pull up some more info about the mechanics, because goodness knows I am not good at remembering that. But let's take our Graviton and let's go upstairs. Grab another Photon Beam. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I've just noticed that Surge's magic is, like, wildly better than anyone else in the party for his stats. I'm surprised that Guile isn't, like, crazy good magic, in terms of magic stat, but maybe because I've been buffing up his ability to deal physical hits has been having an effect. That might be part of it. You know, just a theory. A game theory. No, we're not doing that. Save and go up this ladder. And I got a feeling we got a boss fight to deal with here pretty soon. Or just a single Wraith, that's also an option. And of course, we have ways of dealing with that. Called a Death Ray. Ooh! Yeah, show some spirit. Don't say that around the ghosts, dude. Come on. Fargo. Ghosts don't like puns. Come on, man. You know better than that. Hey now, ghost hands don't necessarily stink. They don't smell at all. Big one, huh? Now we got a large ghost incoming. Sure, okay, buddy. I don't know how to use a boat, but okay. Especially not this kind of ship. Oh, hey, look, it's 5 of... Oh. Oh, they're forming into a big thing. Oh. You know, it's kind of cute, despite also being absolutely fucking disgusting. The dead head, huh? It's like some kind of axolotl after you've taken a load of bad acid. Let's do our thing and feed it some death rays. 129. If I was a little smarter, I would probably run from this fight, reset my elements so that way I could have 2 high-level photon rays on Surge's right side of his grid. Oh, well, I see you're going to push the issue a little bit here by hitting me with some diminish. Meaning that that's not going to be something that would be a good use of our time anyway. So I guess we're going to take a few turns to just sort of wail on this thing. Death's Odor. That has inflicted us with a curse on Surge and Guile. Glenn, however, seems to be just fine. Lucky bastard. What do we have for this? Not a ton. Dark Breath. Ew, and the field is all black. Thankfully, he chose to target Guile with that, so we were spared the vast brunt of the Garbo. We should probably not use our heaviest hitting things. Let's just take a tablet. Because that'll at least get us off of the solid black field. Which is my main concern at the moment. Because we still have to worry about Diminish, and I don't know when that's going to wear off. Guile, guard up. And here comes a Death's Odor again. Inflicting Curse on... Oh, still not hitting Glenn. Nice. I like it. Okay, I don't hate it, at least. Although this accuracy definitely leaves something to be desired. I'm a little torn if I should actually use X-Strike at this point. Imbecile reducing Guile's magic attack. That's unfortunate. However, I think if we just... Okay, yeah, we photon beamed at the start of the battle. Let's try dropping some meteorites and see what we can do for ourselves. Oh god, we must still be diminished because 34 damage from a meteorite, that seems pretty weak. And again, Surge wasn't the one who was hit by Imbecile. That was Guile. Guile, who is now getting absolutely fucking thrashed, apparently, because, wow. Nice 3 hits, jerk. I mean, why do you gotta flex in front of Guile like that? Y'all know he can't hit that often. Come on, dude. That's just mean. We'll heal up Guile. And here comes some Death's Odor. Landing a curse on everybody. Ew. Well, now you're just being rude. How about a dash and slash? 61. I mean, that's okay. It's physical damage, so like Surge's physical damage seems to be lagging a little bit. Oddly enough, he is shaking out to be much more of a caster than anything else. So I don't know if Imbecile is up or not. It's Photon Beam. Come on, big money. Yeah, unfortunately, Imbecile was still on, and I think Diminish even is still going. Wow, 52 damage. That was gross. But the fight's over. It's not nearly as disgustingly long as it looks like it is. It's just disgusting. There we go. Level 11. Everybody's going to get a nice rounded looking boost here, huh? Yep. Except that Glenn isn't going to get the resistance or magic that his peers got. And we pick up a Hell Soul, because, honestly, at this point, why not, right? I mean, it's still doing a little bit of funkiness there, Fargo, but alright. And for Fort Dragonia to go after Viper and his men, indeed. And what do you got for us? Mount Pyre is a fiery hell. Without any protection against fire, you'll lose strength fast. Guess we go see the Water Dragon for his divine protection first. Yeah? Or if he's still alive. I wonder if Link's got any of them. Does he do what he wants because the pirate is free, etc.? Well, I suggest not chucking your cigar butt over the side of the ship, my dude. That's probably not going to help. Oh, we can dock in the pirate ship if we want to. We can also poke our head into Mount Pyre if we wish. We should definitely not go through all of Mount Pyre, however, there is a chest that we want to grab that will be easier for us to not forget if we do this now. I'm also going to go ahead and save. And we're going to go here and look at this place. Step in the grody looking Kool-Aid and grab a magma burst. Believe it or not, yes, that is supposed to be lava, but as you can tell, it's very transparent and looks incredibly watery, And also, look at the fact that it ate our HP for fucking lunch getting in there just to grab a magma burst. That was perhaps not worth it, to put it politely. But we go on back out to sea, and we're going to start things off by taking a brief stop at Termina. Let's go rest up and get our HP back. Yeah, 100 gold per night is kind of the standard for inns, which seems like a lot, relatively speaking, compared to a lot of other RPGs. But we don't tend to use too much money on a lot of other things, so it sort of balances itself out a little bit. Okay, check out the shop. Apparently we talked to the Dragoon by accident. Guys, I'm just trying to talk to the shopkeeper here and see if there's anything that would be important for us to pick up. Well, there is an increased stock here, so let's grab a couple of Cure Pluses. We can use some more of these. A couple of Heal Alls. We'll probably use those. So many magma bombs we don't need. Actually, our stock is a lot less than I thought it was, apparently. Upheaval. Let's grab some of these. Bush Basher. We could use one more. And same with Aqua Ball. We actually are grabbing some Ice Lances as well. I think that's going to be good for the moment. We could probably stand to get more. Again, if we were smart enough to remember to set up our grids a little better for bosses, but it's not usually super necessary at the very least. Like, it helps. There's no denying that, but it's not going to kill you to not do it, usually. Alright. Let's see if we can make an iron sword here for Glenn. Yep, and at this point, that will press there. Iron Mail. Make a couple of them. Yeah, I heard about the rainbow. Don't worry. I heard about the rainbow shell. You don't gotta tell me that many times. Trust me. For another... No, we should see if there's some other accessories here. This is symbol, anything that we don't need. Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna need either of these copper swords at any point. Or the bone rod. Since bone is bottom tier, there's not much reason to keep any of that stuff. The rest of this stuff. Oh yeah, because that's equipped to Lena, probably. A lot of glove users. Armor. Big part are ivory mails that we don't need. And 3 copper mails that we have stockpiled that we don't need. And alright, forge accessories. Can we do anything useful here? The answer is going to be no. It's just helmets. Well, alright. I appreciate the interest anyway. Hey, you. Anything else to say, Zappa? Yeah, just same old. Just had to ask him, though. Maybe he had something going on. Excuse me. Alright, so with a bit of upgrading done, let us go back out on the boat and go find that water dragon isle. See what we can do there. It's invincible. Water Dragon Isle is this one, right? Yes. Yeah? Found iron as this monster was walking through the chest. Interesting about that collision. But hey, new enemies. Makes a nice change from what we've been dealing with for a bit. Although we definitely had some frame rate loss there. Oh no, they just have a lot of hang time at the end of their animation. Never mind, it's not frame rate reduction. Not this time, at least. These guys are pretty sturdy, I gotta give them that. Yeah, they're just not taking the hint. Meanwhile, Glenn is not landing the hit. Can we clear these dudes out already? Getting there. There we go. Wow, those are some surprisingly sturdy dudes. I don't know that I want to get into that fight very often. Seems a little bit irritating. Hey, we found a knee pad. I don't think that's worth much to disassemble, but hey, nice anyway. It's a pretty fast change, that's for sure. Global warming, you know? Or something like that. I mean, the game has an environmental message in theory, so the global warming thing would make sense, right? Yeah, a lot of people... I guess a lot of people are talking about Dragon's game. Not entirely incorrect to say that. Hey, you three, anything to say? Please turn back now. Try. Island of Springs is desolate, as you can see. So I think we have to be in the other world line in order to get anything. Yeah, see, there we go. We got a big glass wall here again. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this in the other world, but I am glad we came over here in order to get some more iron. We should be able to go back and get the Astral Amulet now, right? And then we can go take that and go back to the other world. Yeah, we've already talked to that dude. Go to Goldove. Korcha yanked the amulet and didn't move it, right? Oh no, kid died for like the 8th time in this playthrough. Oh, no, she's fine. I feel like Doc would have been around to tell us something, but Doc would probably have been at the bar getting horribly drunk. Well, yeah, then we need to grab the... We need to grab the Astral Amulet off the shelf. And you neutralize the poison, yeah, what's the deal? Oh, I bet Doc isn't going to be able to tell us. Not on account of any sort of chemical usage, but just because it's a mysterious happening, you know? Coincidence? No, it was probably an act of fate. Ah, it was an act of plot armor, yes. Huh. No idea who this guy is. He came from the mainland. Huh. I'm trying to remember if that dude has, like, an identity that's, referred to anywhere else in the game. Because I do not 100% remember this chunk of the plot arc. Doc joined your party, dude. Yeah, well, I got bad news, buddy. We're not going to the Fish concert, but you can come with us anyway. Yep, Viper and the gang are headed for Fort Dragonia. Dragon tier to activate it, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that thing. I mean, I got hit in the head a couple of times getting over here, but I didn't forget about that thing. Viper, right. Hey, just happened to pick it up by random chance, and then... Oh. We can say, but that Lynx guy probably seems like bad news. Well, Guile, you are definitely the guy who tells us that there's no such thing as an impregnable fortress. So, you got anything to share about this one, my dude? Yeah, we took a peek in there, and it was a disaster. In the divine protection of the water dragon. We just have to go back to the other world, remember? Story about the land of Genesis. Yeah. Phantasy Star, Musha, all of that. Things missing in one world can be found in the other. Yes, there you go. That's true, then we still have a chance. Well, there we go. As was alluded to earlier, and we didn't really get to explore because we said, well, we want Glenn. So, yeah. Alright, so we just duct tape it. And I almost called him Chrono, I can't believe. So we duct tape it to Surge. And we can open a hole between dimensions. Apparently. Missing piece of the puzzle. Yep. Oh, that's some pretty strong hot water, so don't be starting that just yet. There we go. We got the Astral Amulet. You are coming with us, right? Yeah. Rejoin the party. We're just gonna leave her out for a bit, I think. Yeah, she's not gonna impress us right now. I mean, her stats are good all around, but I should probably get her out and, like, take her accessories. But we'll handle that in a moment. Alright, so disembarking at Arnie Village is pretty close to where we need to be. So let's activate the teleporter here. This will let us switch our party members. Let's swap Glenn out for a moment. And And check kids' equipment. He just has ivory gear, silver pendant, gauntlets. Yeah, she actually has commendable strength, all considered. I'm surprised she doesn't have anything to give defense, though. Maybe it's not such a big deal to unequip her. What's her elements look like right now? We'll work on putting the rest of her grid together later. When/if we decide to put her to more use. But for now, it's good to know what that looks like, I guess. Right, buddy, you got a level 5 space there. Do we have any level 5 elements, or is it literally just... I'm pretty sure it is literally just the free fall trap, which I am not going to concern myself with until I know what can cast that. Otherwise, it's consumable, you can waste it. Point of contact. Starting point. This is the cross point. Ooh, half of a title drop. No, we go over here. And we take out the astral amulet. And that's not the right place, is it? Ah, here we go. Yep, so we go out towards the shore. The astral amulet. And we get ourselves some good old 90s cutscenage. That kind of looks like a GIF nowadays. Because of the way they were scaled up. And we're back on the other side. And hopefully we still have a boat. Otherwise, that could be a bit of an issue. Yeah, our boat's gone. Well then. Just,